So today I thought I'd do kind of a first impression review on a foundation I don't really hear a lot about. It's from a well-known brand, Stila, and it's their Stay All Day Foundation Concealer and Brush Kit. Now Stila, there's a lot of hype about a lot of their products, but you don't hear too much about their foundation. So I'm kind of wondering if they aren't that good or they're just overpriced. Like this one I think was in the mid 50 range, which you can find a lot of good drugstore concealers. So I don't know, this is gonna have to really blow me away to make it worth that kind of money. So what got me interested in buying this was they have a few kind of bullet points on the back of the packaging, and it says medium buildable coverage with a matte finish. Blendable formula helps minimize pores, even skin tone, and diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Innovative oxygenating formula helps skin breathe, promotes healthy radiant skin, and helps slow down the onset of premature aging. Lasts for hours and stays all day, oil-free and fragrance-free. So I don't know if I'm in my 20s, so I don't know if I really care about the age-defying aspects of it, but I definitely think that the fact that they're claiming it lasts for hours and stays all day is interesting. The oxygenating formula is really interesting. And I also like things that are oil-free, fragrance-free, just because my skin is a little bit sensitive, so I don't know, if something's on it all day, I want something very sensitive. So I'll show you what it looks like. It's kind of in a bottle like this. It's glass bottle. And then what's interesting is the concealer is on top here with a mirror. So I don't know, I guess that's kind of cool. What I don't like about it is, I don't know, the lid comes off and then it's a spatula. I just think in terms of not only convenience, but hygiene. I mean, if you're dipping into this, then dipping it back and you're opening it all up and air, bacteria is getting into it, I feel like it kind of speeds up the expiry date on things like that. So that's definitely a downfall. When you look at the foundation on its first kind of impression, it's very, very thick. But, you know, when you're dealing with a full coverage foundation, I guess that's kind of what you have to expect, right? So, oh, and the other thing, but I don't think this counts, it comes with a really teeny brush that's squared. And the directions on the thing are dot it on your face and paint it outwards. No. So yeah, not gonna use that. So let's see what this thing looks like on. See, I don't even know what to do with this spatula thing. I guess I'll just take a goop on my finger and I don't know, dot it outwards. So as you can see, I have I have acne scarring, I have redness, freckles, which, you know, I don't really care about covering up my freckles, but I guess I do need at least medium coverage when it comes to foundations, because I just ain't one of those natural beauties, that's for sure. So I think to blend it out, I'm going to use what I normally use, which is just a Beauty Blender knockoff. It's very blendable. It's weird. It's thick out of the bottle, but it seems very light when you are blending it. I'm definitely gonna need a mirror. Okay, so this is, oh, that was flattering. It looks yellow on camera, but it definitely in person perfectly matches like my neck and my chest. I don't know, it's, if you can see right there, there's still definitely some like redness peeking through. I wouldn't call this, I guess it's a medium coverage. You know what it reminds me of? L'Oreal True Match, like very, very similar finish and coverage. Okay. So it says it's buildable. Let's put that to the test. I'm gonna slap some more on my face. Just here where like on the cheeks it's a little red. I do like it. It's very, they're right about it being matte. It does have a matte finish, but it is very natural. Okay. So I guess the other thing to test out would be the concealer. Just kind of right there on the thing. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. It's very, very creamy, and you can tell it's really good coverage. So I'm just kind of gonna put it in my problem areas, aka everywhere. It is very natural and it gives a lot of coverage. I'm not gonna put it under my eyes though, because I'm worried, I don't know, it might look a little bit cakey. So I'm gonna stick to my normal concealer for that. Okay, so I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so that's a little bit better. I have my full face on and so far I'm liking it. I really am. It's it is full coverage, but it is natural. You know, makeup applies very well to it. I have a little bit of setting powder, but overall I feel like it's very matte and it is gonna stay in place. So what time is it right now? It's 2:25. I'm going out for coffee with friends and running a couple of errands, so I will see how it wears out throughout the day, and I'll insert a photo of how it looks in photography to see if there's any flash. There's no SPF in it, so I don't see why there would be, but you never know. So here we go. Okay, so it's been 6 hours. It held up pretty good, I'd say. I have no real complaints about the longevity of it. I mean, right here and like around my nose, it's probably worn off. But that is, every foundation that happens to me just because I blow my nose or like, I don't know, rub right here all the time. So that's completely normal. Yeah, I mean, what's interesting is I think with this foundation, blush and like highlighter, stuff like that stays on a lot better. It sticks to it, so that's nice. A downfall probably is, it says it's a mattifying foundation, and I guess that's just not my particular style in foundations, because I do find that even if they are natural looking, it's still obvious that you are wearing makeup, because natural skin is not 100% matte. So I think I'd prefer more of a like satin to dewier finish in a foundation, but that is a completely personal thing. And I wouldn't say my skin's dry, but it is normal, so if you have oily skin, maybe this is something that you would enjoy, especially since it is non-comedogenic, oil-free, yada yada yada. So I think my final review is, it's nice, it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to return it, but it's not worth $55, $56 for sure. You can find comparable drugstore makeup to this and save yourself a lot of money. So there we go. Thanks a lot for watching.